Dan mana interview kau?
I will go present about fraud in tabung haji 2012.
Introduction for tabung haji.
Presenter, please move forward.
Lembaga tabung haji a government linked financial organization that provide saving service. Service to Muslim who are planning on pilgrimage to Mecca.
Pilgrimage.
The company was normally known as Pilgrimage Management and Transport, and just is named to Lembaga Tabung Haji in 1997. Lembaga Tabung Haji was founded in 1969 and is based in Kuala Lumpur.
Factors that affect financial crisis of tabung haji are internal fraud. Two staff of tabung haji received a bribe.
Right.
Then bribe received a RM 6,750 a bribe as a reward to help manage their 27 pilgrims who were eligible to perform the Hajj in 2010, equivalent to 1,431. In order to go on pilgrimage at the time. Second factor is execution, delivery, and process management. Staff of tabung haji altering database, then making access to the database and entering record name tabung haji 27 pilgrims use unauthorized computer program which will result in the modification of the base system tabung haji pilgrims.
This is a type of risk in tabung haji. First, operational risk. The risk that involved in tabung haji is to their staff has been charged with the database and receiving a second, Sharia compliance risk. In the case the ustad did not obey to Sharia compliance working. For example, the ustad get the money from the someone to put their name to good Hajj, that actually qualify to go Hajj on that year.
The issue tabung haji has two, one fraud and two bribery. This the risk management process. First, risk identification. More disciplined process involves the use of a checklist of potential risks and assess the possibility that events may occur in the project. For example, the assembly must first identify the tube and the background worker name, Maziful bin Muhammad Yassin and Roslan bin Muhammad Som, before making any important decision about the first financial. Then,
Excuse me, pandang depan.
Apa depan? Then, if the pilgrimage triggered the occurrence of case of fraud and cooperation at each other and proves that take the money easy reach 1,000 ringgit. Second, risk analysis. This case, the pilgrims will feel very disappointed to learn of the problem of cooperation and fraud in the company. Then their result to do Umrah is not reached, and they throughout the pilgrimage fund company are very irresponsible, untrustworthy, and selfish. This happened because the Windy party was not thinking about the future impact on the company and itself. Third, risk evaluation. After a potential risk has been identified, the project term then assess the risk based on the probability that the risk event which occurs and the potential loss associated with the event, and not all risks are equal. However, in connection with the crisis of the culprit has been sentenced to a maximum imprisonment of 7 years or a fine of 100,000 ringgit Malaysia or what? Okay. Lastly, risk treatment. Determine the angry treatment option is avoid, reduce, share or transfer or receive. For example, the pilgrim must identify the information before disclosure to employee or the public, so that there is a high risk of losing money. Then, documenting treatment planning is outline the approach to be used for the treatment of risk and any relationship of interdependency which other risks also need to be highlighted. For example, the offender is liable to punishment by the authorities should be spread so that there will be more question and a fraud to do it. And lastly, assign the appropriate owner is appoint an employee responsible for monitoring and reporting on progress for implementation of the treatment plan, so that is not fraud and other problems. Thank you.
Next, how to mitigate the crisis involved. First, corporate governance. Board of Directors to provide guidance, approve and periodically review banks' operation risk management framework. Then, corporate governance establishment of independent operational risk management function. Next, identification and assessment. First, operational risk identification based on process or activity maps and those data collection. Second, development of forward-looking, early warning indicators and self-assessment. Validation and backtesting of results and operational risk quantification based on data sources and scenario analysis. Next, monitoring. First, systematic tracking of those events. Second, timely, accurate, relevant and predict MIS and other reporting. And education and communicating workshop.
I will proceed. Okay. Control and mitigation, internal control policy, process, procedure, and system. Second, incorporation in budgeting, strategy and business application. And lastly, evolution of alternative risk mitigation. Risk mitigation proposal. Develop and implement adequate system and control to ensure compliance with Sharia rule and principle and Define applicable law and regulation. Second, develop and implementation appropriate mechanism to safeguard the interest of all fund providers.
Vessel 2. First, the board of director and senior management are responsible for approving the establishment and review of a framework for managing operational risk and establish the organization operational risk strategy. Second, tabung haji the operational risk inherent in all current activities, process, system and new product should be identified. And then policies, processes and procedures to control or mitigate operational risk should be in place together with cost or benefit analysis of alternative risk mitigation and control strategies.
Okay, the conclusion, although the tabung haji side are linked to the principle of Islam but still significant fraud against to the FSC, it is because people who literally have the properties will be promoted easy and well. Second, the solution to the problem of fraud should be in care, otherwise the problem will become more prevalent and cause her a very high risk to the tabung haji Malaysia. Again.
Any questions from the floor? I think you did not issue the you did not raise the issue. Okay, just now, what is the story actually on this tabung haji case?
There is two staff in 2012. First,
2012. Okay.
And then after first staff, he
Why it does not this is not there? Because I asked you to table the case for tabung haji, not the notes for all this.
Macam kes ni macam ni lah kes dia.
Siapa nama orangnya tak ada kat sini.
Staff tak ada cakap tadi. Staff tabung haji sendiri itu Mahfizul bin Muhammad Yasin. Dia ambil duit tu macam penipuan lah. Dia ambil, saya tengok berapa, tapi dalam report saya ada letak lah. Tu. Lepas tu, so ada kawan dia ni, Roslan bin Muhammad Som.
Roslan ni siapa? Tabung haji staff juga ke?
Dia rasuahkan kawan dia tu. Macam tak nak orang beritahu lah. Jadi dia ambil duit syarikat.
Siapa yang ambil?
Mak Mahfizul bin Muhammad Yasin.
The second person? The first person? Dia ambil duit tabung haji ke dia ambil duit orang?
Dia ambil duit.
Dia ada ambil duit tabung haji ke tak? Duit tabung haji tak ada kan? Orang rasuah dia. Okay.
Seorang tu dia ubah database tabung haji. Lepas tu dia pada masa yang sama dia terima rasuah juga. Yang kalau lagi satu dia terima 6,750 rasuah. Dia masukkan 27 orang jemaah haji yang tak layak tunaikan haji tahun ni.
Tahun 2010. 2010. Yang 2012 tu? Mana kes ni discovered bila?
Dia buat 2010.
Dapat
tahun
2012
2012.
tu hukuman dia kan? Maknanya 2010. Kena penjara tu 2012 hukuman dia. Tapi kes tu maknanya 2010 punya kes lah. So bila dia orang dapat tahu tentang kes tu? Adakah 2010 atau 2012?
2012 lah. Sebab dah dikenakan 2012 tu.
Yelah, tapi sebelum dikenakan tindakan tu, itu final dia. Bila? Bila? Ada orang komplain ke? Ada apa ke? You tak buat? You tak buat? Okay, actually it is a bribe that he received from who? That means from these 27 people lah. because they want to go to Hajj in 2010. Their name are not there, so he received. So you need to name the persons. Who are the persons? Okay, tu satu. And then equivalent to 1431 ni apa? Hijrah. Apa pula? Tulislah situ 2010 in bracket 1431 Hijrah. Okay, they are not eligible to perform Hajj in 2010. So these 27 people give 6,750 bribe, RM1,000 ni 6,750 ringgit as a bribe to alter the database so that they can go Hajj in that particular year 2010. Okay, it must be somehow I do not know how, who discovered the thing. Did you manage to get the information? Ada tak? Ada sesiapa, mungkin ada orang komplain ke, ada orang, how they discovered that? Macam mana?
Department of Information Technology. Database, dia ubah database. Department of Information Technology tu dapat detect dia buat.
That is the one. Itulah dia punya the turning point. I mean that's what they do. I mean analysis. They do the database analysis, then they find out that the database has been altered. Then they caught these persons lah. Okay, so that is the risk analysis, because you know that the risk now is operational risk. It's nothing to do with credit risk, market risk, tak ada. Dia tak ambil pun duit syarikat. Betul tak? Dia bukan ambil duit syarikat pun. So nothing to do with credit risk. It's only on operational risk. Okay, operational risk. So, you said just now on the Sharia compliance. Is there any involvement of, you know what is Sharia compliance? What is Sharia compliance yang kita sebut tadi? Itulah, free from riba, maisir, lepas tu improper goods, must be avoided kan. So if you say that it is non-Sharia compliance risk, it falls under which category? Bribery ni. Receiving bribe ni, it falls under which category? Which one? Which one? When you say Sharia compliance is the 3, and then another yang goods, services or what. So this one is falls under services lah. Kan? You tahu dia pecah mana? It is non-Sharia compliance, but you need to identify which one. Kalau you kata benda tu Sharia compliance, but it does not fit in any of the Sharia compliance, non-Sharia compliance, you tak boleh, you cannot say it is non-Sharia compliance. Yeah, it is fraud. It is you cannot receive bribe. So it is improper services. Maknanya kan, improper services, altering database is improper services. Dia tak patut buat benda tu, tapi dia buat juga. So even though dalam kita punya nota, improper goods tu barangan, services is a part of the business juga. So this is under operational risk. And operational risk, when you say that it is non-Sharia compliance, it falls under that category. Baru you boleh kata non-compliance of Sharia, non-Sharia compliance risk, because of the bribery. Okay, so the risk analysis, when they do the checking, the IT department do the checking, so they find out that database has been altered, diubah, altered, then they find out these 2 persons who take that. So that's why, and then the risk treatment. So now, what is the risk treatment?
Audit department.
Yalah, so now, okay, now you know the risk treatment is the 5 kan, yang risk ada yang tadi apa, risk bukan, risk control, risk avoidance. So this one is what? Falls under which one? Ni, execution. Maknanya dia berhentikan orang ni under dia under what? Any one of you? Avoidance. Yes. Why avoidance? Stopkan dia. Maknanya kita berhentikan dia. We don't want this activity anymore. So we stop it. How to avoid it? Lodge a police report. Prosecute this fella. Jadi orang lain tak buat lagi dah. Because the future impact kalau benda ni diteruskan, sekarang ni RM6,750 melibatkan 27 orang. So if the system can be altered next time, lagi ramai orang. So what about the image of tabung haji then? So tabung haji could not bear that kind of image, reputational risk. Reputational risk. So that's why they do that. Dia bukan hanya buang orang ni, tapi dia dakwa di mahkamah. Dia buat laporan polis, dakwa di mahkamah, dan mereka dihukum penjara. So avoidance, bila buat macam ni orang lain nak buat lagi tak? Ingat, takkan buat lagi tak? Orang takkan buat. So benda ni tak berlaku lagi. So this is an example of risk avoidance. Maknanya bukanlah kita tutup tabung haji tu keseluruhannya, tapi kita stopkan this activity. Alright. So that is a risk treatment. And the risk mitigation proposal that you suggest just now is about the operational. You talk about corporate governance just now. Corporate governance saja yang berkaitan dengan operational risk ni. Mana? You talk about corporate governance just now. Okay, alright. So this one that you may propose. Ni tak ada kena-mengena lah. Basel 2 semua dah tak ada dah. Sebab tak ada pun dalam credit risk kat sini, tak ada. Kan, nothing to do. Tidak ada satu kerugian pun pada in terms of syarikat. Dia tak ambil duit syarikat pun. So we don't talk about Basel 2 in this case. Even though the Basel 2, yes, it may in another case. But in your case just now, it's only on the corporate governance. That means independent management function, board of directors to provide guidance, approve and periodically review banks or management. Janganlah sebut banks. Maknanya sekarang ni when you talk about corporate governance in tabung haji, so you must give a proper guidelines on the operation. That means a more strict rules for the operation side. That means the persons who have authority to alter the database and so on. So on the corporate governance saja yang kita buat dalam, sebab sekarang ni operational risk. Maknanya we have to tighten the system so that not everyone can just simply alter the database. So yang lain buat Basel 2 semua dah tak payah sebut, tak masukkan sebab it's not related to your case. Okay. Lagi? Ada? Ingat, boleh ingat? You tak bagi kertas kat saya. Ni kertas saya kena pakai. And so did you